couple more collector's rares have cracked through the peaks here, and let me tell you, today's market is a little bit of just tracking the normal, but then there's something very interesting as well. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. Hey, so guess what? We got one of our collector's rares today. Well, today's reveal day, so I guarantee you within the next couple hours you'll know all of the collector's rares from this set, and it's going to be glorious to see. But it's actually, I'm not gonna lie, Emeth looks very, very good. Surprisingly, like they did an extremely good job on this. The borders actually pop extremely well. And guess what? The Valmonica field spell. Honestly, I'm okay with. Well, actually, that looks bent there. Maybe it's just the sleeve or it's just me, but I'm not in the mood to take the risk on the sleeve picture here. But yeah, you're looking at a nice $90 on this. This will fall relatively quickly. So that's the first of what we've started to see here. Now this is the interesting thing. A PSA 9 Dark Magician from the Masterpiece series is up on eBay for auction. Now if you remember, this cost, what was it, like $1,300 to $1,500 depending on the region you were from, and it didn't even get a Gem Mint 10. I think that's the thing that's most hilarious to me about this is, you know, they spent the $1,000+, picked this up, and they didn't even get a near mint 10 on it. Like, that's so crazy to me. But congratulations, it's up on eBay right now for, what is it, $255. I am very curious to know where this is going to go, because once again, we didn't even get the guaranteed, what you would have thought it would have been a 10, so... And interesting to see that. Hilarious, actually. Cosmic Blazar Dragon. You know what's so hilarious to me about this? Let's take a... You remember that this did have all of its lower rarities underneath the sun, right? Like, you can... Hello, rare common version. I love the fact that playmat down here. Small size mat? Okay, sure. But if you wanted to play a hollow version of this, I would be the dude that would want to bling out the entire deck and then just laugh at my opponent in low rarity Cosmic Blazar Dragon. But alas, we are seeing these riding on up to 14. Somebody just paid $18, $19 for one. I get an Italian copy here for $13, another one for $13. But the fact that English copies are actually heading on up to the $20 to $24 range, a little bit insane in my personal opinion. That's a little bit ridiculous to see that much of a difference in pricing for that. Okay, King Sarcophagus. Now, for those of you that have been paying attention to the Horus stuff, you know what a ride that this stuff has been. All right, every other day, we're like seeing loop-de-loops, undie-loops, you know, M-SETI, spaghetti, upsetty, you know, suddenly worth a lot more. Well, the upward tick has begun. All right, keep in mind, I mean, you did see originally these were pretty much, what, like $69 giggity for most of the card's life. And you're at 12 listings right now. That's it. All right, for whatever this is, don't be surprised if you come back in a week or so and you're like, wow, why is King Sarcophagus $100? There were 12 listings left at the time that we last covered this, and it rocketed to the moon. Like, we're fueling it right now. It's a little bit more time until we watch this thing propulsion through the atmosphere. So I wanted to revisit this Valmonica stuff because this is still hilarious to me. Keep in mind that the collector's rares are $20 for the table. All right, which I think the table's cool. I love everything about Novelist. But once again, we revisit that Master Duel effect. You know, the set comes out in Master Duel, people are super excited, and now that they've had the chance to kind of play everything in Master Duel, they're like, okay, you know, I want to come pick this stuff up. And that's what you're seeing here. I would rather, at this point in time, pick up the cheap collector's rares than spend the $12 to $13 down here to pick up the ultra rares. That's just, the fact that this has had this consistent upticking here, and there's going to be a time where this is going to hit $15 to $16 for the Ultra, and the collector's rare is only going to be like $4 behind, and people are going to question everything about this. But this is one of those rare cases where the collector's rare has not rocketed yet, and you're seeing the Ultra closing in very close behind. It's very interesting. The Voce La Carte, today's menu. We're still holding about an interesting little price point. I do see that we do hit $12 here. You have 19 listings of this left, which is honestly doable. But the fact that you are seeing both of these uptick, I know I talked about this the other day, but I do want to reiterate the Master Duel effect. It's always something interesting to track. Hey, Maximus, how are you? We've been tracking the ritual hype and all the Centurion stuff that's been going on out of the OCG. We definitely learned our lesson from YCS Japan on the impact of cards and the things that they can do, and basically being able to drop a Lulu Walleth from your extra deck so that you can do the special summon during the end phase to bring out the, Trudea? No, it's Primera, excuse me. Trudea is the fire, which is pretty good. But the fact that these are hitting $20, this is so mystical to me. Like, it's even got the reprint too. Like, you saw back here on the first page, look at this, 77 cents, but people always want their bling. All right, Lulu Walleth collector's rares. Yeah, these are, I can't believe, why would somebody spend $140 when they're $90? Like, I question that. I always will. Why'd you spend the extra, $50? Like, come on now. You just did yourself a huge disservice. Like, had you been patient, you could have just, sure, whatever. Lulu Walleth base rarity versions, 15. Somebody spent $35 on one. I'm losing faith in this game. Like, why? Sure. Herald of the Arclight Quarter Centuries, keep an eye on this. We are still watching our journey here on this thing. Hey, look at that uptick. Huh. It's very strange. You start at like $8, you accelerate down here, you're hitting the $9.50, and then you're hitting the $10. Still have 54 listings of this, which is pretty good. It's still padded down pretty well. And then, of course, the Nadir Servant Quarter Centuries. This has also been a ride to watch. A lot of speculation on this bad boy. Once again, I mean, this has all got to do with the Lulu Walleth Maximus play. Like, all of these cards basically are for that, all right? It's all just one big package. Whatever, also Silent Forces. 16 listings. For this version of the card, come on. We all know that we don't like this version. But comparatively, you may as well. Yeah, $11. Yeah, this is the disgusting platinum rare. Kaina. Wow. If you wanted to pick up a Kaina to have, they're down to $11 now. That's pretty realistic, actually. I'll take that. How is Noble Arms Museum recovering from its buyout? Well, we're back on 5 listings. It's not a lot, but it's coming along. Number 90, the Photon Galaxy Lord Dragon. Nice. I can't believe he's left orbit again. Like, somebody spent $80. These are actually $80. Holy crap. Sure, Evil Swarm Ophion DTs. Well, I hope you're keeping an eye on this thing. We're going to continue to watch this card forever. $14, and it's still doing its thing. Evil Swarm Ophion base rares, $3. And then the reprints, nice $2 as well. Interesting. Let's see Ophion's still doing its thing. Torn Scales, $102. I keep reading from people going, watch your Torn Scale. 40 listings, that's interesting. Secret Rare is in an interesting spot right now. Okay. Diviner of the Herald, $12. Looks pretty normal to me. And, of course, Sword Soul stuff. Poor Cheese Out, $120. Poor Moe, still $7. Mo Yee's at $7s, $6 still. Emergencies, $6 across the board, it looks like. Secret Cheese Out's $6. Yeah, the stuff looks pretty standard at this point in time. So outside of that, everything looks pretty normal, actually, except for, you know, our first look at some of the collector's rares. I'll have to wait and see what else comes out this morning, but it's definitely going to be an interesting day. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.